You are full. That's what I got today whenever I meditated over this collective reading. Hello, my name is Carly, and this is Divine Cosmic Readings. Thank you for watching my first video. I do things a little differently here. I meditate over what the universe wants me to tell you, and the messages that I come through, I then pull for the theme. And I'm going to start with the Queen of Pentacles. Now, I really feel this with the "you are full" message. This maybe means that maybe I'm hearing welcoming. You're very welcoming. And maybe you're part either the family or the friend group, that you're that person that people go to when people want to have a good time, and which is amazing. It's amazing quality to have. I hear you're very popular. You're very popular. This also kind of means you're of higher status. Now, it doesn't have to mean like you're rich or you're wealthy. And if you are, then awesome. But this could also mean like you're rich in personality. You're rich in emotions. I'm hearing emotion. Everyone feeds off your emotions because you're so full, you're so vibrant, you're full of life. Yeah. They told brown eyes. I'm hearing brown eyes. I did get that with my meditation today. I got the image of brown eyes just opening. It was like darkness all around you, and then I got eyes opening, and they're brown. So maybe you or someone you know has brown eyes, and either this is for you or them. You can take it or leave it. It brings me to the King of Swords. Now, King of Swords, it means more you're level-headed. While you do possess a fullness of emotion and vitality and life and energy, you don't really let that control you. You're very level-headed when it comes to making decisions, very level-headed when it comes to making also emotional decisions. You don't let your emotions cloud your judgment. You're very level-headed. I don't know why, but I see a plane. I see a plane in the air, level. Which brings me to Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands. Whenever I see this card, I think of a plane because it's in the clouds. And this is telling me your momentum is taking off. Your hard work is paying off. Maybe you're either job-wise or something you put a lot of hard work into, and it's finally paying off for you. You're finally gaining that traction, gaining that momentum. You're taking off into the sky, like I see with the plane. This also tells me maybe that you're ready for... I'm hearing gift. I'm hearing gifts. The universe wants to give you a gift. Like the hard work is paying off. You're taking off. And the universe wants to give you a gift. Let me see. This is my universe deck. I get more clarity. I don't know why, but something weird just came through. I heard don't and enough. Is that maybe something negative trying to come through my reading? I'm not quite sure. This room in particular, this one that I'm in, it does have a negative presence in it, unfortunately. And it's been there ever since we moved here when I was 5. I've always felt it in this room, but for some reason I get more mental clarity whenever I'm here. We try to keep it contained. It usually just stays in its one spot. So that may have been the negative spirit in this. We have a distinct feeling that he's Native American, and he's probably just angry that we're on his land. I'm hearing yes. Well, too bad we live here, but you're welcome to stay in your little hidey hole. Yes. Ooh, I got 2. I didn't know I got 2. Yes, okay. Put this down. I don't know which one to do first, though. I'm getting both? Okay, I have Ursa Major for vows, and then Canis Major for exhilaration. So this one is mainly along the lines of keeping your word, keeping your vows, and it's also warning you to keep them, or else, like, you know, bad karmic juju. But this one is more, I get this one is needed to be first with exhilaration. This is telling you that, of course, like, you know, your hard work's paying off. You're very excited. And the universe wants to give you a gift. This is telling, again, I keep seeing that plane. Maybe they're telling you they want to give you a gift of, like, a trip, maybe, like, go on a trip. Maybe, I'm hearing family. Maybe you have family that's kind of far off, and they want to give you the gift of going to see them. I'm getting that. I'm getting the feeling it will be exhilarating. I'm hearing first time. I'm hearing first time. Maybe it'll be your first time flying, if you want to fly. If not, I am getting the sense that the universe is wanting you to take a trip to see family. Maybe I have the feeling that they're very excited to see you. But for vows, that one's different. Keeping your word. Maybe this is telling you, I keep hearing keep your word. I keep hearing keep your word. Maybe you made a promise to somebody. Maybe it was an actual binding contract. Or maybe it was just, again, a promise you made to someone and you haven't fulfilled your end of the bargain. This is telling you to keep your word. Before you go. I'm hearing before you go. Before you go is telling me to keep, it's telling you to keep your word. That's what I keep getting. And once you go, you know, keep your word. And once you go, it'll be exhilarating. Let's see what else. Can you tell me what the word is that needs to be kept? Sometimes the cards don't want to tell me things, but I do try to utilize them. Oh, wow. This one is very funny, and you can laugh. Trust me, I laughed whenever I saw it too. The 2 of D's. Whenever I see this card, the guidebook that came with this deck for this specific card, it didn't really gain much. I didn't really gain much insight from it. But whenever I pulled it for someone for the first time, I got crossroads. I'm getting acceptance. you're struggling to accept this message, or you're struggling to accept I'm hearing authenticity. I'm getting the sense that you really don't believe this message. And this is the crossroads that you're at with the 2 of D's. I love saying that. It's so funny. But universe is saying, you know, even if you keep your word, with this. I'm hearing you can keep your word. I just dropped on the floor. I'm hearing you can keep your word, but you need to, I'm hearing make a decision. Make a decision to believe or not. And if not, you know, I'm hearing that's fine. I'm hearing I got the Sun. I'm hearing potential. I'm hearing potential. This is potential for listening. For listening to the message. I usually don't say stuff like this. Like, you need to listen to this message. You know, I don't really do that. I really just, you know, this is really take it or leave it. But this is, you know, just all just advice and guidance. But the universe is telling you to really take this message seriously. I have a feeling it all comes back to those vows that I actually just dropped to the floor. That's kind of crazy that I actually dropped to the floor. But like something doesn't want you to keep your word, keep your vow. It's very strange. So this is probably why the universe is so insistent. It all comes back to your word. You know, you're someone who's very popular, someone who does keep their word. People go to you for fun times, and maybe even advice, because you're level-headed. People go to you for advice because you're so level-headed, especially in the realm of emotions. And it's telling you to keep your word to someone. And it all comes back to that vow. Resilience. I really like this analogy here, the cut down tree stump, because yeah, I have a feeling this comes with the 8 of Wands. Maybe this is more like this is the 8 of Wands, more your outcome. This is telling you to stay, this is what the 8 of Wands was your outcome. Normally my readings are very disjointed, very jagged. They're very kind of all over the place. I kind of have to figure it out as I go, which part is beginning, middle, end. I don't know why it's always like that. Maybe it's me, but I am a Pisces, and I did recently get a reading that, you know, everything is jagged, chaos. I got chaos energy a lot from, I don't know if y'all know her, Andy from 13 Moons Tarot, but she recently did a reading for Pisces, and it says about chaos energy, and that's very true for me, especially with my readings. My readings are very chaotic, and whenever I do my readings, they come out very just all over the place. So I get the feeling that with resilience and 8 of Wands, you know, again, it comes back to that. I keep getting that vow. I keep getting that. It's very, very, extremely, very important to keep your vow. And maybe, again, something to do with your hard work paying off. Something to do with maybe your job or a certain relationship that you're putting time and effort into, and your effort is paying off. This is telling you to stay resilient. Tell you to stay resilient. And once you do, like, draw that strength. I'm hearing strength. Because you see from this, trees are a sign of strength. Trees are a sign of strength. But even though it's been cut down, the wood is still very resilient. It can weather anything. And then you'll get to that Eight of Wands. You'll get to that gift. You'll get to that momentum, that takeoff. Anything else, Spirit? Divine 5. Divine 5. Anything else? When I say Divine 5, I mean light, dark, life, death, and then soul. That's what I believe the pentagram also stands for. Divine 5. Yes, it also has to do with elements, but it also has to do with the elements of the universe. And see, I'm talking about it. And then I got eternity. Eternity, it really means the eternal here and now. Whenever you get this card, it's eternal here and now. To not really focus on like 5 years from now, 10 years from now. This is telling you to focus on the here and now, to keep your vow. Keep your vow. I don't know why it's coming back to that vow. That vow is very, very important. I don't know what you vowed, but that vow is very important to the person that you vowed to. Getting the sense that this is the end of it. Yeah. I'm getting the sense that this is the end. And you have a choice. You have a choice to take this with you or not. Again, I will go through now that we have actually the entire spread. I'm getting it in order. The Queen of Pentacles. You're very popular. People go to you for advice because you're level-headed, especially when it deals with emotions. It goes back to that vow. You made a vow to someone, and it's very, very important that you keep it. I have a feeling the consequences could be not very great for you. I'm not really hearing anything. I'm getting the sense of, I'm getting negativity. I'm getting this, I'm feeling like a pressure on my chest. I'm feeling a pressure on my chest. Like I'm getting the sense that you will be weighed down by something, by your choice. By your choice. You're going to get weighed down by your choice to not keep it. Yeah. But this is telling you, maybe the choice that you have to make to keep your word is a choice that you really don't want to make, but it's telling you to keep it. Like maybe you made a promise to somebody and it's a promise of something that you don't want to do. But this is the universe telling you to stay resilient. Stay resilient. Focus on the now. Focus on the now. And once you make that choice, if you want to make that choice to follow through on your vow, you'll finally reach Eight of Wands. Your hard work will pay off. Your hard work, I'm getting the sense that has to deal with the relationship, a friendship. Maybe the relationship itself. And once that hard work pays off, you'll hit that momentum, you'll hit that stride, and the universe will give you a gift. The universe will give you a gift. I'm getting family. I keep getting family again. It's a familial bond that you're wanting to keep your word for, or you need to keep your word for. And getting this sense of exhilaration. Again, it comes back to that gift. Comes back to that gift with the sun as well. Something positive. Very good things coming into your life with exhilaration and the sun. I'm hearing done. I'm hearing done. And that, for me, means that the message has concluded. The message is done. I also got, with my messages for my meditation, I got the image of a person standing with their arms open wide, and it was darkness all around you. I saw darkness all around you. And again, there was this light in the distance, and this figure was standing there with arms open wide, and the light was kind of like absorbing into your body. So I kind of get that with the sun. I'm getting that with the sun. That light from the word that you kept, and the exhilaration that you'll feel. Yeah. Yeah. I'm getting that sense that it's going to be very positive for you. I also got stillness. And I have a feeling this comes back to the 2 of D's, with the choice that you have to make to either keep your word and actually accept that this message is for you. Maybe part of this is for you, maybe none of it is. This is for the people who this message is for. But I'm getting the sense that comes back to the 2 of D's with that stillness. Just, really look inside yourself and be still, and kind of search inside yourself for what you know that you have to do. I keep hearing keep the vow. I keep hearing it. It's just on repeat over and over in my head. I'm hearing it so much, I'm kind of getting a headache. So, not in the bad sense, but it's just on repeat, like over and over in my head. So, whoever this message is for, please keep the vow. The universe is asking you to please keep the vow. Because if not, you're just going to be... Again, I keep getting that heaviness on my chest. I'm hearing guilt. I'm hearing you're going to be guilty, and it's not going to be good. It's not going to be good. I mean, eventually it's going to pass, but I'm hearing you could avoid it. I'm hearing you could avoid it altogether. So, okay. All right. So we are now done, and thank you for tuning in to my first video. Please like and subscribe. It really helps me out a lot, and I will see you on the next time. Goodbye.